faking love, girl, it's real. Say you want perfect, I'm far from it.
Yo. Happy Monday, as they say. You know what I'm saying?
Girl, you got me my feelings.
Happy Monday. Look, we got a nice one for y'all. We got my man, the mayor. You know what I'm saying? Showface the mayor. He back with some more content. And it's some things that I didn't even think to expect. So, you know what I mean? It's like, wow. Hold up. You know what it is.
Say you want perfect. I'm far from it. Started with the back and forth. Never went forth and back. I don't really know what it is. Girl, you got me my feelings.
What's up now?
Yes, sir. What's goody?
Oh man, everything is good. How you got? What's going on with you?
Hey man, get ready for the new job tomorrow and shit. That's all.
I know that's right, man. Congratulations. You know what I mean?
Appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just start off by saying that brother man here has told me it's something that I wouldn't have expected.
Yes.
So I'm going into this blind.
Hey, you know what?
We'll see what the topic of today is. I already know it's about Drake. As you can see, Drake responds to Meet the Grams and UMG punish him for it.
Yeah. So, fuck it. Let's get into it.
We don't ever want to revisit Lupe's Control verse ever again. It was such a nasty verse that we just don't want to even talk about it. Salute to you, gang. For paying your town taxes, making sure the IRS stays off your back. Let's proceed, gang.
After the beef, Drake was spotted at his Texas ranch with his father and son doing exactly that. In the refrain, Drake says, referencing the saying, "You made your bed, now lie in it." In other words, accepting the consequences of your actions. He ends the refrain by saying now he's left with two options. Either get it back in.
How can a robot cook over 2 million baskets of fries? Meet Flippy, the AI-powered kitchen robot from Me.
Blood and put a bounty on Kendrick's head. Or deal with it on the charts by going back to making hit songs. The second verse continues the reference to the second verse of Meet the Grams by asking for a new letter to his father.
Please write my father and tell him. So basically, he's responding to Meet the Grams.
Hold up, did you hear that? He responding to Meet the Grams, yo. Let me put that back real quick.
Or deal with it on the charts by going back to making hit songs. The second verse continues the reference to the second verse of Meet the Grams by asking for a new letter to his father.
Please write my father and tell him. So basically, he's responding to Meet the Grams with a hit record. This makes so much sense. So this song was really a response to Meet the Grams in dance hall fashion. Y'all say Afro beats, dance hall. The dance hall fashion, all right?
All right, so how you feel about that, God?
Listen, man. The way I see it, you waited this long to respond to something that happened a couple months ago now.
Yeah.
Now, my thing is, does this take it to new heights? I see that because, well, they was having a back and forth at one point in time, right? Being as though Drake stopped. We pretty much already know who won that. Drake stopped, you know. He started doing some more other songs, weird shit.
Started flopping.
Yeah. Now he coming back to it with a hit song, shall we say, addressing some old shit.
You know what? Showface the Mayor call that diet dancehall, diet reggae, son. Like, cause Drake ain't even from the islands, but he trying to do that music. You know what I mean? Culture appropriation type thing. Oh man, like this is getting deep. It's like this dude, he don't know when to, like, if you get knocked out, right? Just stay down.
Yeah. it's really giving culture vulture.
Oh yeah. Oh, most definitely.
Giving culture vulture, bro.
Most definitely.
I mean, hey, look. However these niggas decide they want to make their money and shit, do that. But don't go out here and force the public onto you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's a difference between, saying your little shit, blah, 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 staying in your lane. But then when you start to put other people or try to force other people to like you or whatever the case may be, because this is all it seems like. Now, Drake been in the game for a minute. So, he got a lot of songs. He got songs that I fuck with. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, even still, I still listen to Drake shit. I mean, it is what it is. It's still music at the end of the day. But just keep it that. Keep it music. Don't try to branch off into other territories that you ain't got no business being in.
Yeah, he sneaked this in. But you know what I'm saying? But see, that's the crazy part. You dropped it on 100 gigabytes of fluff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Flushy fluff. Even slush fluff. Say that 5 times, nigga. Say that 5 times, nigga. Yo. But I mean, it's like I'm at a point like this. You got buried, yo. So at the end of the day, it's like I don't care what you think you're gonna do, what you think you're gonna try to do. It's not gonna erase that pop out show. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas, and that's what he did.
Right.
The whole West Coast jumping, like niggas that say that shit in their round. I had the whole West Coast jumping, and the whole West Coast put like this. Some of the West Coast was jumping, but Kendrick, the whole West Coast was jumping.
Yeah. And you remember how they tried to make that shit seem like it was some planned shit, like nah, nigga. Like you had motherfuckers saying, like, look, I rock with Drake. Don't get me wrong, but that was a movement right there. I had to be.
You had to be a part of it. Yeah, hell yeah.
So it's like, look, man, you got people that still respect you, but we know when a loss is a loss, nigga, and we also know when you're supposed to just leave shit where it is.
Most definitely. But wait a minute. I want to point out his father's porn mustache. See, there's the problem. Do you see that mustache?
Yeah.
Look at that mustache.
That shit look crazy.
A man with a mustache like that rocking some type of weird kufi cannot be trusted.
Hey, look, man. We already know Drake can't be trusted because look, here he come dropping fucking secret diss tracks and shit.
Yeah, secret diss tracks. Oh, hold up, but wait a minute. Let me let the mayor go back and give his synopsis on this madness. Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
Bro was trying to sound as Jamaican as possible. All right. This makes complete sense. This is not a hit record because guess what? UMG, Lucien Grange said, hey, champ, you need to take these songs down right away because we didn't tell you that you can actually put these songs out. So all 3 of those songs were song with Lotto, the song was.
Hold up, wait a minute though. Yo dumped 100 gigabytes of that shit online, right? And then Lucien, his daddy, his baby daddy, said, no, you're giving up the secrets. What's wrong with you? Drake spiraling out of control, yo. And that's what I see. I see him spiraling, yo. Because anytime you drop 100 gigabytes of that, and then it's just like some pictures, and then it's like some little home videos and all that crazy stuff. It's like, hey, don't forget me. I'm still here, y'all. Hey, Drake, Drizzy.
Right. I just want
like it's a desperate attempt. It's sad, you know what I mean? But I'm still tripping off his father mustache though. Like
it looked like okay, first of all, don't get me wrong. It looked like the shit big as hell on the sides, but it don't look like he got a middle to that shit.
It looked like it's growing out his nose, nigga, and hanging over his lip. That's nose hair, nigga. I know nose hair when I see it,
nigga. Man, hell no, bro. Shit, sometimes you just gotta let go, brother. Look, take your ass to that barbershop again.
Hell yeah, you got to do something.
Man,
damn.
That shit look like wings, nigga.
Shit. Yo, don't it, yo? He took Fly to a whole new level, yo.
Yeah, definitely did flying to a fake video and shit. God damn, Drake. You just making yourself look worse and worse, nigga.
I know, yeah. You forever a clown, nigga. So I'm just saying, oops. Let me let Showface the man get on here.
One, Young Thug, as well as this red, blue, green, or blue, red, green, whatever the colors are. UMG said it's gonna be a no. Let's take this down because we didn't tell you to put these songs out. That's what it is.
And while Kendrick used his letter to Dennis to say Drake owes him a lot more than he's given him,
I think you should ask for more paper.
Drake flips this to remind him of the level of material success he's reached that any father would be proud of.
I found some fortune and fame.
Then going on to reinterpret his accusations as shots at the throne that were only taken because of that success.
They're gonna try and behead me.
With Kendrick having literally spoken on the family name by naming the diss Meet the Grams.
Speak on a family name.
The last response from the songs themselves comes throughout It's Up, saying in the intro that he has real friends in the industry that will stay loyal and help him back up after taking a loss like he did against Kendrick.
I love all my friends, yeah. I get knocked down, they help me rise again.
And then he uses Thug's hook, likely recorded a while ago, to speak on his behalf in a way. Basically claiming he doesn't care about Kendrick and everyone else dissing him, with the message being that he's planning to move on by sticking to what he does best. He doubles down on this with a response to Kendrick's repeated claims that he better not step foot in Cali again.
I think that Oakland show will be your last stop, nigga.
By saying he could still go wherever he wants.
We can vacation wherever we want, cause I don't care what none of my options.
He starts his next verse taking a shot at Kodak,
Put me across from a section.
who would likely be on Kendrick's side in all of this after his feature on Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Drake was spotted at Camp Houston shortly.
Well, we know Kodak and Drake got smoked because of the situation that happened at Justin Bieber's party.
Hold up.
Yeah.
All
What the hell
right,
happened with that?
Yo, it's a lot going on. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's a lot going on. But this is the thing, though. I don't care what Drake is planning on doing. He's already been ruined, yeah? Nobody can say that the man is going to stop doing music because he shouldn't. It's just the fact that he got a good-ass reality check. Sit your ass down, nigga. Be humble. Man, oh, wow. 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 The universe be letting you know. Wow.
Sit down. Be humble.
God damn. Damn. Yo humbled the shit out that nigga. Just, you know what I mean? But you see what's going on. But this is the thing that people be forgetting too. Think about Schoolboy Q. Think about Ab Soul. Just think about TDE, period. If it came down to an all-out war in music, just music-wise,
yeah,
Drake wouldn't have a leg to stand on, yo.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
They would mow his ass down like some Canadian trees, nigga. That's all I'm saying.
You just start a forest fire with that one.
Bruh, I'm trying to tell you, like, on some real shit, like, he don't, I don't even think he know what situation he's in right now, to be totally honest with you.
Yeah, no, I don't know. He definitely don't.
Yeah,
but you would take this, a normal motherfucker would take this as a time to go ghost, or not even go ghost, but to just, you know, worry about themselves and shit, stick to what they know.
Yeah.
Not, you know, come back after everything is all said and done and try to bring more attention to some shit that was already figured out.
Facts, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like,
that bullshit.
Like, if you going, don't, and then don't run to nobody else. Kendrick Lamar did this shit by himself, bro.
Facts, bro.
By himself. Hella songs put out towards Drake. No one else in sight. Just him, right?
But your boy DJ Academic said that all these songs that Drake threw out on that 100 Gigabyte was old songs.
Okay, still though.
No, he got caught the live. Remember, he likes the live. Remember, they all new songs because the shit he's saying is relevant.
Like,
you know what I mean?
I feel like maybe some songs could have definitely been old because a lot of niggas do that shit for real. If they feel like a song not gonna hit or it's not gonna do numbers, they'll just say that shit in the vault. If times get desperate, they may bring it out, or if it get leaked, then they be like, fuck it, then I just go ahead and drop it. But a lot of times, though, them niggas just be like, nah, I don't think people gonna really fuck with this like that, so I'm gonna just save it for real. And they don't, and I'm pretty sure Drake not the only person that got hella songs and shit. Right. Like, so that one, you know, is, I feel like some songs, most definitely, is probably older songs that he just didn't think he would get the right attention from. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if he just be like, fuck it, I'm going to drop it now because I didn't got enough exposure. You know what I mean? But, well, technically, that's what the fuck he did. But still, I mean, at the end of the day, though, like, man, just let that shit go, bro, and focus on yourself. You lost. So why would you trying to pick a fight with someone you already lost to? Yeah. And then Drake is, you know, trying to bring all these other people on board, 21 Savage, Young Thug, all these other extra niggas to put their insights on shit that ain't got nothing to do with them.
But them niggas not nice enough to battle no damn body either. No. That's my whole point. Like, he ain't got a leg to stand on, period.
Which is why I'm saying you went the coward route and you went and made a song subliminally sneak this and shit that already happened in the past, and then adding other voices to it. Like, I think from what I know, I think 21 said some shit too regarding it. People saying it's not, but he said a verse in there that relates to everything that's going on.
Oh, we dissing Kendrick.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm just like, bro, go ahead and don't try to add more insult to injury by adding other motherfuckers in your beef. Yeah. That ain't even a beef no more. Yeah,
he trying to do a J. Cole.
Yeah. So it's just like, bro, come on. And then you know what? Like I said, day by day, I understand why J. Cole did this shit now. Why he backed up out of it, bro. He know how Kendrick is. Them niggas was cool outside of this shit. You know what I'm saying? He probably seen shit. It was just like, yeah, I'm not going a distance with y'all.
If anybody is a Kendrick fan, I'm trying to tell you, they already knew that this shit was sealed, signed, and delivered, nigga. Like, I'm trying to tell you, like, niggas knew.
I think if anything,
I was waiting for it.
Look, I think, and it's not even on topic, you feel me? This is all. But I feel like if anything, J. Cole was just like, yeah. Because I feel like if anything, the people really didn't understand or fuck with how J. Cole did shit, just for the simple fact that J. Cole do have songs where he talk big wolf shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, and they expected him to, you know, fall on his words with it. But it's just, hey, it's a time and place for everything. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So, hey.
All right, let me let this man, you know what I'm saying, break it down even further than what we doing. Because this his content. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to my man Showface the Man. You know what I'm saying? Here we go.
Situation that happened at Justin Bieber's probably is the reason why you know for a fact that Kodak and Drake had smoke and Ben had smoke for a couple of years now. They were supposed to do a bunch of songs together too, but Kodak and Drake are not on the right side of things. And that don't got nothing to do with XXX and Tentacion, because XXX and Tentacion and Kodak was good too at the same time, them being from the same location.
After this video, your life is never going to be the same.
You got that
so
right,
I need you to stop whatever you're
and all. But it was something else going on, right? And that's more of an internal thing when it comes to Kodak and Drake's beef. It's kind of a quiet beef to a degree, but the people who know about it know what's going on. You feel me? Let's continue.
After the beef across from Kodak's section. And in the next line, he confirms that this line was about him by referencing one of his biggest hits.
We don't play patty cake, they just be letting us in, we don't do the inspection.
And the strangest response from any of the new releases is definitely this clear shot that 21's manager denied was about Kendrick for some reason.
Made a couple songs, think he hot now. Heat his ass up, he think he pop now.
With the couple songs being Kendrick's disses, and then the reference to Pac and his diss Hit 'Em Up, alluding to the many times Pac was referenced throughout this beat. Drake ends the song with one last diss at A$AP Rocky.
Knocking off the name brand niggas in your cool.
Since former Rocky associates like A$AP Ferg recently took the A$AP off of their names on YouTube, and this line references his album Long Live A$AP. But outside of the songs themselves, the hours of studio footage are a way of Drake both trying to refute ghostwriting accusations and proving love and dedication for his craft, with his discipline being something Kendrick.
Now, you see, this is why this nigga be in so much beef. because he do little bitch shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he's trying to do what Kendrick had already done to him with the weight gain. He was too impulsive. He never read the Art of War. If he did, he don't know how to apply the shit. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like you already lost to that. He waited you out. You got impulsive. He whipped your ass.
Right.
Everybody saw it. You got publicly humiliated, right?
Publicly, yes.
Publicly, you know what I'm saying? And you know, you're supposed to just go ahead and chill, you know what I mean, get your wounds together. You know, you might even want to go train as you know what I mean, go eat right, you know what I mean, get right with yourself, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you might start, you know what I mean, getting a little bit more back into yourself, get your little courage back up and shit. But you just know we're not to aim at no more. You know what I'm saying? You still who you are, you know what I mean? But just don't aim that way. And then you got to check for some of the stuff that you said, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to put this out there too. I have to say this real quick.
Right.
Yo said Kendrick was rapping like he was trying to free the slaves, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me tell you my problem with that. All right, so I don't have a problem with it like everybody else has a problem with it. My problem with it is it goes to show you his lack of hip hop knowledge.
Right.
Damn near every nigga that rhyme is trying to free the slaves, nigga. That's why we telling niggas to get money, get the fuck up out of a bad situation. So why are you rhyming? You know what I'm saying? What you rapping for? You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's that bullshit right there. And I'm just like, well, this ain't getting monetized anyway. So what I mean by that's that bullshit is just like, think about the era of hip hop, how it came up. Everybody's talking. Hip hop is has a conscious. Well, hip hop is conscious. We had that discussion already. So hip hop is conscious. So it's like it's everything dealing with black culture that the schools wouldn't be able to properly tell us, that they purposely didn't properly tell us. So where do we get the jewels from? We get the jewels from hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like we supposed to learn from that. Like that's our information. You know what I'm saying, that we get that we couldn't get anywhere else. That's how we learn. Pac said, you know what I'm saying, a whole lot of things when he first came out. And technically, there's a whole lot of dudes out here right now that say Pac raised them, yo. And that's just off of music, nigga. You know what I mean? Like Wu-Tang had the grave diggers for the mental slaves. You rhyming like you trying to free the slaves. Nigga, shut up.
Listen, and I'm not trying to piggyback on to anything else because we got to stay on topic here, but I got a homeboy that would be very against what you just said about Tupac. And why I say that is because to his knowledge, he feel like Tupac is a liar, that he never really represented the shit that he said. Like I said, that's another topic for another time. But say he feels like Tupac was only putting on a persona and shit because of, you know, like name wise and shit. He was just putting on what he was saying because of his, I guess, the shit that he's saying in his rap. But he feels like Tupac is not considered one of those greats. He said he would prefer Biggie over Tupac, which, I mean, in that case, I can understand why you would say you would prefer Biggie. We say Biggie was really talking real shit, though. But he felt like Tupac was not.
I can't, you know what? All right, so see, this is what I mean by, all right, listen. Now watch this. I like Pac. I fuck with Pac. You know what I'm saying? I really do. We both Geminis and shit. You feel me? At the end of the day, though, I'm June 8th, he June 16th. You feel me? So I feel, you know what I mean? Trust me, I got like a little connection with him. But this the crazy part, though. I prefer Biggie over Pac when it come to music. But I don't fuck with pop music like that all the time. He got some bangers. I fuck with the bangers. But I used to just feel like some of his music was a bit depressing for me. Because when I listen to hip hop, I'm not trying to hear that shit. I'm trying to get away from that shit. I'm trying to hear some shit that get me pumped up, hence my name and all that. You feel me? And all the type of music that I do. I don't think about it. I don't really do any type of music on that level where I'm sharing my emotion and sharing my feelings and shit. I really don't do it. I have songs that I have done that, you know what I mean, on or whatever, but that's not something that I really like put out there. So the majority of the shit that I do is I go in, I fuck shit up. Bye. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do.
Right.
Killer Fifth, you feel me? Knowledge, you know what I'm saying? It's like everything that I'm trying to do out here with knowledge and information is change lives, change mentals, you know what I'm saying? All that shit, you know what I mean? So, and also, my fault, I just want to break my name down real quick. The KILLAFIFTH, right? Killer Fifth is an acronym. So the killer is the knowledge is lethal, Lord, always. And the 5 is the power from our supreme mathematics. So it's power refinement. Knowledge has the power to refine all things. You feel me? So, you know, with information, while I'm out here killing shit, I'm killing ignorance. You know what I mean? So it's like everything is a metaphor for something that actually really is going on. Because hip hop can transform minds, bro. You can change the way that a person thinks with music. You know what I mean? Whether it be good or bad. That's how powerful the shit is.
I feel like, in a sense, if you got people that say that they fuck with music or hip hop as a whole, the whole culture behind it, and the whole meaning, and the valid points that you hear throughout life in general,
right?
I feel like it was a thing back then where you would listen to songs. I mean, it's certain songs today that you will listen to just for a kick out of, you know what I mean? But I feel like it's a big thing when you making songs and people actually, you know, taking apart from it or learning some shit from it, or, you know, just being able to analyze or dissect certain shit, you know, wordplay and stuff like that. But today I feel like it's more catered towards the beat than anything. Like, I feel like now we hear a catchy ass beat, we fuck with it. It don't matter what words is behind it or what's said or anything like that. I don't think now I feel like people are more focused on the beats than actual wordplay. But I mean, with the generation that we have and the way that shit is rocking currently, what motherfuckers saying really don't matter, because it don't make sense at the end of the day anyway. It's just sounded good on the beat.
Oh yeah, well, see, that's mainstream shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's like, I put like this. I know you're gonna feel me on this one. Look at basketball, for example.
Okay.
You got them and one niggas, and then you got them NBA niggas. It's the same difference between underground rappers and mainstream rappers.
Right.
You feel me now?
Yes, sir.
So it's like we do amazing things, while them niggas they get it in, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. They rules and regulations and all that, got A&Rs, you know what I mean, or whatever, so forth, so on, however, whatever. But that real shit though, the culture of it is street. And the more that you gravitate towards away from it, do you know that the person that gravitates away from street in certain ways don't have ability anymore like they did in the first half? Do you really think Jay-Z, Gigaman, can actually really throw some shit out there right now that niggas is really going to fail to the fullest?
I feel like to the older generation for sure.
Well, given all the controversy and everything behind his name and shit, right? And then we see him perform in front of all them people that didn't pay him any mind. I mean, I still respect all of the projects, don't get me wrong. But my thing is, I think after that 444 album, when he dropped that shit, I felt like that was the last one he had, you know?
But see, you also got to realize, bro, that it don't really matter no more whether we take whether our opinions show shit or show what's really hitting behind closed doors, it don't really matter no more because although you hear shit, you still got people that's gonna just be like, man, fuck what they talking about. We still gonna support you. So it's like, even though we know what's real and we see shit and we are able to take apart from shit and be like, and give our own opinions. It don't necessarily mean that it matters that what we say, because at the end of the day, as long as there's some people or somebody out there that's still putting it out there, like, yeah, this shit hard or blah blah blah, shit like that, it don't matter. Bro, still making money off of it at the end of the day.
Yeah, I know, but see that I think that's the cop out though. Like, all right, listen. Let's say this. You get to it. Say like if you say like you do art, but you do it with a brush, like you're an artist in that fashion, right?
All right.
You know your art is the shit. Like you know for a fact what you're doing because you get the praise, the accolades. You know what I mean? People tell you how they feel about your art and all that. You know what I'm saying? So and then you getting the money for your art as well. So you're in the best situation in your life, right? But next thing you know, your shit just go to a whole other level, right? Now, while you in that whole other level, you probably thinking to yourself, because I can't say how anybody would think. I'm just going to do a little statistic and shit.
Right.
9 times out of 10, when you hit that part, you're not going to be able to do what you was doing the first half.
Right. Right.
You know why? Because you're not in that element no more. The person I can respect the most that I've seen in this music form when it comes to like just really like just staying close to the element is Redman. When
oh my God, yo, I was just ready to say that shit. Yo, bro, because I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna even say him. I was gonna even say him or what's her name? Fuck, he Wu-Tang too, Method Man. I feel like Method Man could too.
Yeah.
Like, yo, don't get me wrong, but see, Redman though, he still go hard about the shit. You know what I'm saying? He might not be up there in terms of people that listen to him and shit like that, like he once was before. It may not be as hot as it was before, but bro still putting shit out there though, and still killing a lot of motherfuckers that's in the game right now. But see, the problem is, well, for my generation and the next generation, we're brainwashed. And what we see today or what's out today and shit. The new generation that come in is not gonna understand the shit that we know or the shit that we've passed through, you know, lived through, shit like that. They're gonna be more focused on today. Now, it's a such thing as stumbling across old shit because we got platforms that still showcase shit for years to come. And we, you know, we got shit like YouTube, fucking Instagram, Twitter, all them shit still advertise shit today.
Yeah, no doubt.
So, you know, it just once for us, we value hip hop and shit, and we know what's hip hop, we know what's not hip hop, and at the end of the day, though, it goes on. So after my generation is up, you know, after my generation is up, the next generation, now they gotta endure the newer shit. You know what I'm saying? You would have to dig in the crates for the older shit. Time passes on. But, you know, in the same token, I just feel like with this whole situation that's going on right now and involving Drake, I feel like it's really just some publicity stunt, if you ask me. It's just a way for him to increase his the amount of people that know him and to push his shit out there more. You done took a loss, you gotta figure out a way to come back. Why not do it in the best way possible? Throwing shit on some old shit.
Yeah. I mean, look, I ain't going for that, bro. He only matters to me basically in mainstream music, bro. Like, for example, now I'm not saying nobody has it because I'm pretty sure he has albums, you know what I mean, like the real waxy album shit. But think about it like this. In the underground hip hop culture, right?
Yeah.
Niggas is still selling tapes and albums and as a part of the merch, right?
Yeah.
Now, this is my thing, is like that's the classic shit right there. That's how you know, like when you an artist, yo, you don't stop what you doing, you know what I'm saying? With the more money you get, you still care about the art. No matter how much money you have, with or without money, you're going to still care about how you put your art out and how you evolve your art. You feel me? So it's just like I don't be seeing that in most cats when they hit certain levels in this game, It's like, oh yeah, I'm retiring now. Like the whole thing was you was just fucking hip hop, and at the end of the day, you ain't give a fuck. You just got her pregnant and left.
You know what I wish a lot of people would do, or a lot of artists would do. I wish a lot of artists would like stick to where they came from. Meaning, for me, I grew up in Baltimore and shit like that. So don't get me wrong. Anything that I do is gonna be Baltimore is gonna be my background. That's where I came from. I can't go elsewhere and be like, oh yeah, my niggas is this and my niggas is that. Like I'm from there and I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Now maybe the thing is you done been there a couple of times and shit like that, and you done built some friendships or whatever the case may be. So you got some solid motherfuckers that respect you out there and shit. So you really catering towards those motherfuckers instead of the whole, when really it's not just those people. It's a bunch of people combined. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like in a sense though, Drake is just, this is really a cry out for help, because you out here still trying to put shit on the past, and now you trying to add motherfuckers up to plead your case and shit like that, try to have other niggas on your side. But little do you know, it's not just you in the world. It's a lot of motherfuckers that can see through your bullshit. But he also has his own set fan base too. So no matter what we say or the next person say, they're still gonna ride for that nigga at the end of the day, which is cool on his part. You got your loyal fans and shit like that.
You gotta have that though. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas ain't doubting that. You know what I'm saying? Like he supposed to have that. Like if you put listen, nigga, if you out there performing on those levels and you got the network that you have, of course you gonna have them people like like nobody's gonna 100% like not fuck with this nigga. Like that's the reality though. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
I don't know. Let me see what the show face man say. Let's get it to Kyle. Oh, wrong. Oh. Hey yo, yeah.
Challenge on Meet the Grams when he was saying that he would rate.
So the 100 gigs was to disqualify all the accusations of his ghostwriting, as well as him trying to clap back at Kendrick for like Meet the Grams and things like that. Makes sense. Okay. This is a great breakdown, actually. Salute to Son. That's Pearl Fountain. Go subscribe to Pearl Fountain and check Son out. This is his video. You dig? That's what's up, though. That's a good breakdown. But bro is out here sneak dissing on the 100 gigs is crazy. Academics trying to deter people from trying to see what it is. Academics saying these are not new records. Yes, they are new. They're brand new. They're brand new songs, Chance. I don't want you thinking otherwise. This only proves that these songs are new songs.
But see,
Academics was like, yo, these songs are probably old as hell and etc. Cut it out, bro. Cut it out.
Academics, the #1 cheerleader glazer. You know what I'm saying? The 7 days of glazer.
I just feel like majority. I feel like it's definitely songs on there that's new, but I also feel like he do have old songs on there. Cause
Oh yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
I say that because I mean he like. Don't get me wrong. I fuck with Showface, but he's saying like he feel like all of those shits is new. Now, if you can go ahead and make 100 songs new like that, nigga, shit. But 100 songs. Or was it 100 songs? Yeah, I feel like 100 songs, and you saying that them shits is all new? Hell no, can't be.
Yo, listen, I believe it's some old songs on there too. It's a fucking 100 gigabytes.
Right.
You know what I mean? I feel like it's just a whole lot of shit that just didn't make it to the forefront, but to prove his realness and his like, you know how like marketing teams for corporations, what they'll do is if a politician or a vice president or somebody fucks up somewhere along the line, that's a big person, they go straight to the image, and what they want to do is they want the image to be like the opposite of the way people are looking at that person at that particular time because of what might have happened, right?
Okay.
So they'll put things out to show that they're more wholesome, that they're more, you know what I'm saying, fun, loving, you know, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like not abrasive, not a what they call that, a toxic male and shit like that, right? So
yeah,
that's what they're doing with Drake right now. I mean, I get it, I understand it, you know what I mean, because he is a huge investment. But see, that's another thing. Like, once again, back to that, you rhyming like you're trying to free the slaves, right? Like, let's really be real. Like, the people that even that have the money behind him don't even understand the culture. This is nothing but money for them people. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like you can't feel one way about it according to them. Like, this is music. That's all it is to them, bro. Music. You know how many times I heard people say that, yeah, I did this and I accomplished this amount of streams, and then I just sold my catalog and shit. Like it was just nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to hold my personal opinion on it, but then they'll tell you like that the way when they made the music, it was just to open up for something else. So that really wasn't what they wanted to do. And now that they had the money off of what they was dealing with, now they can really do what their the main objective is.
Right. I feel like, honestly, having 100 gigs worth of songs does not change the allegations at all. Because at the end of the day, my nigga, you still have ghostwriters. So it's like, so what? You like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and release these 100 songs to try to prove what? That your ghostwriters help you make them and you just didn't put them shits out? Like,
yeah, I'm not gonna say he does it right. I'm just gonna say that the great majority of his hits, he didn't do them himself.
Yeah, but I mean, but it's no different though, because a lot of people do that though. A lot of people take songs from, not take songs, but you know, other motherfuckers write songs for artists and shit like that. And
no doubt.
Profit for them shit. So don't get me wrong, it definitely could have been one of those things too. But we won't sit here and act like your greatest hits were not written. Like, I feel like he does have a pen game. Don't get me wrong. I won't deny that or nothing. He made it this far. He definitely probably has pen game. Right. But you also are not authentic at the end of the day. You're not raw with the shit that you do. Like, yes, you got some shit out here that's really, you know, that you did it and it's fire and shit, but you have hits that are not even yours in a sense, right? The ghostwriters made that shit from you and you profited from them. We don't know what happens behind closed doors with that whole exchange, but we do know that it's proven that you don't do shit, certain shit by yourself.
But I mean, think about it though, bro. Look at R. Kelly, for example. We all know he did some of them things, bro. But for the most part, it's like they still party with the pistol, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, He's a serial pisser. I mean,
A
he got
serial
drugs.
pisser.
He's a serial pisser, yo.
A serial pisser. Never
Hide
heard
your
no shit
kids,
like
hide
that.
your wife, hide your kids, hide your wife, hide
Yeah.
your dog. Shit.
Mm.
I mean, think about it. Like, it doesn't matter. People, they love the villain. You know what I mean? And any way the villain appears, people love the villain. And what's crazy is like it's like every time you think people are going to stand up and really, what I'm saying, like be about their business for some shit that everybody knows is wrong,
Yeah.
it never happens.
Bro, I just feel like you playing in the wrong field. I feel like you established yourself, or throughout the years, you got some. I feel like you got some motion with your name. I'm not even going to deny that from him. I'm pretty sure he does. But when you take from others, it's never a good look. It don't matter how you see it and which possible way it fits so that you can see it clear. Like there's no way that you can change shit like that. Because at the end of the day, you just really a firecracker though. Really. You just like, if it ain't one problem here, it's another problem there. You can't. Yeah, it's not supposed to be that way, bro. You're supposed to have fun with the shit. Like you're supposed to enjoy the craft, the art behind it, not find ways to sabotage the name or sabotage others that's on the grind just like yourself. Like,
but think about it. Remember we did that live and I broke that shit down. Draco.
Yeah.
Remember that shit? So it's just like, yo, doing his job. Like, look at the picture right there with behind look at that behind the kids.
Right.
Look at. I mean, think about that. Just look at how ill that is. But the simple fact is, they based on that occultism shit too. A lot of people keep forgetting. So it's like you can't. They don't need a loss, especially with all the exposure that's been going on. But they don't need a loss. But they do little weird shit on the side. Like, really, like, what is the purpose of things like this? Like what we looking at?
It's really, see, that's why I keep saying that the way that shit goes is because we're brainwashed. We're brainwashed to not focus on the negatives and only focus on the positive. As a whole, we brainwashed to think like every little thing that we see is okay. So we're not made to deter or differentiate the meaning behind shit and then the song itself. We're thought to believe that the song is just a song at the end of the day, but it's really meanings behind certain shit that people just don't like. Motherfuckers don't just come up with shit that they come up with just off the fly. Unless you one of those type niggas and shit like that, salute to you. But a lot of things it has meanings to it, but we're brainwashed to see just the song. You know what I'm saying?
But that's that party shit. You know what I mean? Not to cut you off, my bad. It's just that party shit.
Yeah.
Like hip hop within itself, it has meaning, but it's like it had a balance. Like you can't party all fucking day long, get high all day long, drink all day long. But that's what this shit promotes now. And most people not getting that part. Like this shit is toxic now. Hip hop is officially toxic from a mainstream level.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's just like people keep running towards that shit, but they don't understand what the whole culture is about. You hear the words being thrown out as if that is the culture. But if people knew the culture, then when Drake said that shit about Kendrick trying rapping like he trying to free the slaves, I mean, I didn't even hear anybody put it together the way that I did earlier. It's like hip hop is about freeing slaves. Period.
Right.
Because hip hop was born out of what? Out of poverty. Hip hop was born out of the streets. So what is he talking about? You see what I'm saying now? So it's like you can't check a nigga properly if you don't know the history.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just crazy, bro. Like this bullshit that be going on. That's why I be going hard with shit the way that I do, because I know the truth, and the truth won't let you sit back and allow bullshit to happen without you saying something. It's like somebody don't know what the fuck they talking about, but you gonna sit there for 30 minutes and let them tell you all the wrong shit. Fuck that, yo.
Hell no.
Know what I mean? Shit. But yo, we had to drop that, you know what I'm saying? Yo, check out Showface the Man channel. You know, he got more information on that or whatever. I just chose to do like a little soundbite or something, like just to get that part out there, because to sneak this a nigga on 100 gigabytes of fluff, right, is just that's bitch made within itself, bro. I'm sorry, yo. That's just bitch made within itself. Sneak this in. How do you sneak this, yo? Like you sneak this in, oh wow, in hidden songs and shit. And now you gotta take them back, or you had to take them down because Lucien Green said, "No, what are you doing, yo?" You know what I mean?
Right.
That's fucked up. Damn. This how Kendrick did that man, though, yo. That's how Kendrick did that man, yo. You know what I'm saying? Mushroom cloud.
Yeah, and for you to think you can just pick up where you left off and continue.
Exactly. See that's why we rock together, because you knew exactly what this meme right here is like. You just really trying to just do everything you can do. You got to recover from this shit. Like this is what you went through.
Yeah.
You know,
like letting go of shit like that. No.
You know what I'm saying?
You like you said, you gotta take some time off. You know what I'm saying? Get your confidence back, and then try to make your greatest return. And
hell
shit.
Yeah.
You ain't supposed to just exit into the news chapter and shit like that, still reflecting on the last chapter. Like,
damn shit.
Hell no. But I mean, you know, there's iconic battles that has happened that still get talked about to this day. You know what I'm saying? And I won't lie, sit here and say this wasn't a historical event or affair that happened, because it definitely was a part of history, if I do say so myself. But, you know, at the end of the day, though, that's where it should be lied at. Should just be left right at that.
Facts, bro. Yeah, that's true indeed right there, you feel me? See, the whole thing is, when you get an explosion like this, then you have stuff like this. You're like, why, man? Why Kendrick had to do that to him, man?
It's just really some shit, though. And at the end of the day, though, motherfuckers don't see that shit. It's really sad in a sense.
It really is.
You know what I mean? But shit. Look, what we at? 53 minutes. Look, we ain't gonna carry this shit on too damn long. Look, if you fuck with the video and you got some things that you want to get off your chest, maybe about the whole situation, don't be shy to let us know in the comments. We be looking at them. We gonna respond to them. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. For, you know what I'm saying, this is a consistent thing that we doing. We're gonna try to make it a consistent thing that we doing. But if you rocking with us, you know what I'm saying, let us know. And also, like I said, let us know what you think about the situation. Anything you guys say else, Bump?
Oh man, listen, man. I'm only saying the things that I've been saying. You know, you get what you get out of mainstream shit. You know what I mean? It's toxic, bro. Come to the underground where it's pure. I mean, you can't party all day. You know what I'm saying? You can't smoke your life away, party your life away, drink your life away, fuck your life away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just crazy cycle, bro. You know what I mean? So, I mean, fuck. You know what I mean? Like, wow. Hey, this content sometimes it really like blows my mind that I have that I'm even talking about the shit. Like, I just was like, are you serious? Like, this is what's really going on. But I'm getting tired talking about Drake and Kendrick shit. You feel me? Because it's just he need to get the fuck up offline or something, man. Because this is really everything everybody's talking about, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you can't fucking escape it. Because now it's like he put out what? Oh, I got to comment on that, and then you be like, wait a minute, god damn. Like that shit's crazy, bro. Because everybody's opinion. Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. My fault. Sorry.
No. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying before we end this live here, we got to make sure we throw out our shout outs. Oh
yeah, man. We haven't done. I had to throw shout outs. I had wrote them down, or text them down, or however the fuck, I don't know how you say it. And put them out there. You know what I'm saying? The other day, just threw the text out of everybody or whatever. But yeah. Go ahead, set it off.
Yo, so first and foremost, I gotta give a shout out to BMG. Got to, you know what I'm saying? That's a family, that's the movement right there. You will be hearing more of us soon. So stay tuned for that. Also shouts out to Desert Ease, Old Dot, Killer Fifth, Tree, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that's involved with the movement as a whole. Appreciate y'all, man. We're gonna definitely get our voices heard. Anything from you?
Oh yeah, man. Shout out to hip hop. Shout out to the whole wide world, yo. Yes, I mean the true hip hop shit. You know what I mean? Like, man, shout out to Wu-Tang Management, of course. Indie Boom Born Divine. You know what I mean? My man Desert Ease, Old Dot. My man Tree. You know what I mean? It's always the same villains that we always around. You know what I mean? And of course, BMG, the soldiers, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. Y'all know what it is. My man BMG Mo right here, my co-host, my partner, crime. You know what you say? You know what I mean?
Hey, man, make sure to go to bornkingmusic.com. Check that page out. You won't be disappointed. And if you fuck with how I'm doing on my content for YouTube, follow me. You see it at the bottom, BMG Mo. That's where you're going to see all the content from me outside of the real political shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you dig.
But, I mean, shit, without further ado, though, I think this about wraps everything up. So stay tuned for next Monday. We definitely going to be putting out a banger for next Monday, too. And, yeah, that's about it.
All right. Well. That's how we gonna end it right here. You already know what it is, son. This the one right here.
Yeah. My face is on the walls of Osiris Temple. Scribe rhymes on papyrus in the fifth dimension. Smoked the flower of life, had visions. A book fell from the sky. Inside, death was written. Burnt the candle, made some shit happen. Chaos magic, abracadabra. Out comes the ratchet. Leave the scene in the puff of smoke. Drugs and guns tucked inside the villain's coat. Mask got me feeling like I'm in Meth Doom.